Following World War II, the United States realized that what was once its key ally would become its enemy both scientifically and militarily, this being the Soviet Union. The United States tried many ways to one up the Soviet Union. This included using former Nazi rocket scientists in developing their own spacecraft. This would be through Operation Paperclip. One of the scientists taken from this program was Werner von Braun, who was a key Nazi scientist and key in the Nazi rocket development. But before we get into this, be sure to like and subscribe because that really helps out the channel, and I would hope to reach 500 subscribers by the end of this year. As a teenager, von Braun was inspired by rocket pioneers like Hermann Oberth and Fritz von Opel. He had even been to some of Opel's rocket car demonstrations, and this led him to create his own rocket car, which caused disruption on sidewalks. In 1937, after Peenemünde, the research center was created to develop Nazi rocket technology. Von Braun became the head technological director of the plant. The plant would create the Aggregat series rockets, which most of them were failures, but one of them, the Aggregat 4, also known as the V2 rocket, was successfully used in the bombings of several cities such as London and Amsterdam. The facilities were also bombed by English bombers several times throughout the war, but were never fully destroyed. Also called the V2 rocket, was used successfully in the bombings of cities like Antwerp and London. The rocket was also the first man-made object to reach space when on June 20th, 1944, a V2 crossed the Kármán line and reached 109 miles above the surface of Earth. Werner von Braun was then taken by the United States as part of Operation Paperclip, and he would become influential in NASA and the space race going on in the 1950s and 60s. Hermann Oberth also had several ideas for different objects that could be put into space, such as the sun gun, which would be a large mirror that would take concentrated rays from the sun and would be used to destroy cities. Many captured German soldiers and officers said that the sun gun would be projected to be finished from 50 to 100 years after the 1940s, though this would never come to fruition as the war would end and the design was just completely impractical. If you have any suggestions for topic you'd like me to cover, feel free to comment them below or put them in the emails historicalobscurities@gmail.com. Goodbye.